What's going on, YouTube family? We are back with another video, and we're talking about a really big topic today, man. I have always kind of been interested in, really seeing where we have come with the power of Haki. And especially with this most recent chapter of One Piece where Shanks just went crazy and took this joint to a whole nother level. It seems as if he has combined his observation Haki with his Conquerors Hockey and has made this into a completely different monster altogether. So I figured maybe we should take a look at the evolution of Haki. And of course, I feel since we see so much from our homie Luffy, we would go from his perspective. But, before we get into it, let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you get the content as soon as it drops. And, of course, smash that like button so that you can help the channel to grow. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, because I actually have a video that's going to kind of help us to make this, to take this journey into the evolution of Haki. Let's first start out with this first little demonstration. Yeah. And this actually kind of seems to not be in any particular order, because this is definitely not the first time we've seen Luffy, or anyone else for that matter, use Haki. Because in fact, the very first time we truly see someone use Haki is in the very first episode when Shanks saves Luffy from the Sea King, and then he gives him that beastly look of fear of God, putting him in his heart. But of course, at that part, all we knew was he just put the fear of God in his heart. But now we know he was actually using some Conquerors Hockey. But yeah, so in any sense, in this particular instance, this was actually pretty interesting because I don't even remember that dude's name, but this character was so funny because he had got confused with Sanji, and they made Sanji's Awana poster look like this guy, and he was so mad at Sanji. And then after all that happened between him and Sanji, now he can't get enough of Sanji. He wants to be his little bro type of situation, or whatever. But also, let's remember, for those of you, I'm pretty sure at this point anybody who's watching these videos is pretty familiar with One Piece, but just to throw it out there, Haki being the ability, has three different basic abilities. There's observation Haki, that allows you to sense things around you at a greater level so that you can be more aware of your surroundings. I mean, everyone actually has this just by default, but observation Haki enhances this like so much. And the better you get with it, of course, as we found out with Katakuri, you can actually even have a future sight. So that's an interesting one there, that I'm kind of spoiling the video for. But then there's, of course, armament Haki, which allows you to toughen your body and use it, especially powerful against low gear users, where you can, even though their body is normally, they have the ability to change their body in some way, shape, form, or fashion so that you cannot touch them. Armament Haki allows you to negate that ability and make a solid blow on whatever. Then, of course, there's Conquerors Hockey, which could not be taught, but can only be kind of guided in a sense. You have to, if you are blessed and born with Conquerors Hockey, then it's just a matter of you saying, hey, okay, this Conquerors Hockey, this guy is born with it. Now, if you train it and you master it and all this other kind of stuff, you can do way more with it, as again we have definitely seen done over the course of the series, and especially with the Awana arc, we've seen even more done with it. But enough ruining that, because this is actually situations where we've seen it in use. this is one of my favorite. Well, every time Luffy uses it before before he knows what Haki is, it's always so insanely dramatic about how he uses it and the effects it has around people. Like Boy Hancock, you your hair flying all over the place. Everybody else has a somewhat decent normal reaction. You know, the really faint-hearted, just passing out and all that. But man, before Luffy knew what he was doing with his Haki, that always just made that joint so insanely dramatic. Oh man, but yeah. Oh man. Then we had this situation. Hey, you gotta. This is a true friend right here. The homie Bon Clay was out looking out for the homie Luffy. So when he finally couldn't go any further, when they was in Impelled Down, the Luffy went out of his way to once again accidentally use it and just go crazy with them wolves. And then, of course, one of the biggest spectacles of and put everybody on notice with Haki was this particular instance. I can already tell what this one is. This is Marine Ford. Down. Bruh, Kizaru might be one of my favorite admirals from at least a personality standpoint. Like, his voice actor has the most awesome voice of all time. Bruh, every time Kizaru comes up on the screen, I can't help but like, yo, that dude is probably one of the coolest guys ever. When we see him in Sabaody for the first time, hilarious. Well, I'm not the first time, but still, you know what I mean. But like I said, anytime we see Kizaru and I hear his, I can't even get it out. I think it's so funny, man. But I love Admiral Kizaru. He is hilarious. But so yeah. Look at everybody's face. Oh, and this is another one of my favorites, of course. He definitely knows what he's doing this time around. But DeMarco Black, yeah, you definitely deserve that, partner. You can't be going around spreading lies about the homie Luffy. That's what we're not gonna have happen. You gotta chill with that, bro. This was funny. Another small moment. Another small moment. Yeah, segundo. Oh yeah. Yes. And anytime somebody uses Conquerors Hockey, I'm just on edge. Like, I love seeing people use Conquerors Hockey. And have you ever noticed how anytime we see somebody use Conquerors Hockey in the world of One Piece, they always have this mean mug look on their face? It's kind of like it comes with the territory. You cannot use Conquerors Hockey without kind of having like this scowl look about yourself. It's just like you have it's like the level of concentration is just like, yo. Or maybe it's because you have to assert your dominance because you're projecting your, yeah, exactly, you're projecting your dominance across to, and you can target it, of course, but you project your dominance amongst people that you seem see as a threat or just want to quickly deal with. So, yeah.
やっぱ資質あったかあの野郎。これくらいやってもらわねえと戦地は交代だ。Right.
Yeah.
Luffy! なんでここに撃たれて
Knocked out. Out like a light. Moosey! This dude right here, bruh. This clash of Conquerors Hockey, like I'm telling you, man, that when you see, well, when I see someone use hockey, whether it's accidental or on purpose, it's a clash of hockey like this. Man, look at this. Look at all of the madness this clash of hockey created. Like, it's got people going crazy. It cleared the ring like nobody's business. But hold on a second. Let's take it back for a second. Look how tall Doflamingo is compared to Luffy. Luffy is not even at his waist. Not to mention Doflamingo is actually not even standing 100% upright. But bruh, why is Luffy so short compared to this man? Or rather, why is Doflamingo so daggum tall, bruh? What kind of genes do you have in your family that makes you this insanely tall? Because Luffy is a normal sized human. Not really sure, like, actual height. I've never looked it up, but I would imagine that Luffy is probably like anywhere between 5'7" and 5'11". I'm 5'11" myself, so I imagine he's somewhere between 5'7" and 5'11". I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up one day. But why are you so freaking tall, my dude? There we go. That dude was absolutely disgusting, but he was hilarious though. Luffy! Oh my goodness. Hilarious. Why is he not even sweating? Now he's actually kind of grimacing. Up here's another good example. Little something like, little something. A little something like, not too big. And then, yo, one of the MVP fights of the whole entire series was against this guy, Katakuri, Charlotte Katakuri. I mean, we just learned so much about hockey, and even my boy Luffy shows off Snake Man in this joint. That's one. Two, then of course we get the fact that we learn that you can advance your observation hockey, as I was saying earlier in the video, so that you can do future sight. You can actually look into the future if you have your observation hockey powerful enough. Bruh, imagine if you were able to be so aware of your surroundings that you could actually predict seconds or even minutes into the future. Imagine. There's that clash of hockey, man. Knocking everybody out. Get out of here. We don't need no spectators. Get out of here. Get out of here. No time for you bums, especially this one right here. Now we're back into Awana, of course. Wano Kone. Why does this baboon think he's really doing something? Because he's yelling. He just swears up and down he's going crazy and scaring Luffy. Now, granted, Luffy is just standing there, so, you know, standing from behind, you might be scared stiff or whatnot, but that baboon's in for a bad day. It even makes the dog mess up a little bit. Yeah, get down on your knees. This is one of those situations, I almost forgot this even happened. Right. Did you do something? Now, this is one movie I still actually have to catch myself up on because I have completely missed this movie. And I'm so upset with myself about it. But I gotta hurry up and catch this movie. I'm up to date on everything else, but the movies I think there's a couple movies I still have to watch. But of course, definitely watching Film Red when it comes out here very soon.
Katakuri.
It's also funny how in certain instances they make Haki, like if you are actually able to withstand the pressure of someone's Haki, Conquerors Hockey, they show it where it's bouncing off of you. Like, and that's actually a really cool effect. Like I like that aspect. So they're showing that like you are being affected. It's just that you're strong enough not to completely be affected by it. So I like that aspect. Not only that, but one thing I found to be kind of interesting is almost every show of Conquerors Hockey has like a different effect. Like there's different colors. Sometimes it'll be yellow, sometimes it'll be white, sometimes it'll be red. Just depending on, I guess, whatever the animators come up with. I don't know. So yeah, that was the end of that particular video, but of course we all definitely know there's more instances of the use of Haki that have been used. This video was actually made at the very beginning of the year, back in January, so it's missing a lot of the most recent examples from Awana. But of course it's also the anime, so it's missing a lot of what's just manga only so far. But yeah, man, again, I am a really big fan of Haki and everything you can do with the power. Especially if you're a devil fruit user, you can even be even more creative because you can combine your Haki with your devil fruit ability to have even more fun with that joint. So I feel like I'm one of those people that, as far as the Haki versus devil fruit, I'm kind of right in the middle. I feel like you should have both, but I'll save that for another video. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section down below, man, because yeah, this was a really dope video, and I'm happy that I ran across it. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section down below, and I'll holler at y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Appreciate y'all. Peace.